All righty. Well, oh, Roderick made it with the pink on. Come through. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to When the Right One Comes, the men's edition. And I'm Bishop Greg Davis. And y'all ladies something else. Y'all be sending them questions at the last minute. Like I be waiting all week long. Y'all send them like at the last minute. Okay, everybody, let's invite and share our panel. Invite and share. And those that are watching us, y'all know how we do it. Y'all look good tonight. Everybody look good tonight. Y'all look colorful and rested.
Thank you, Bishop.
Ready for the night.
Yeah.
Everybody look kind of excited. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to invite and share. Sharing is caring. I got me a power nap for an hour and a half, so I feel like look like the phone just start ringing when you get ready to lay down, man. It just I don't do not disturb on that much, but I need to start doing that. All right, y'all invite and share. Invite and share. Invite and share. Tell us where you're from. Tell us where you're from. And make sure you put in there. I need like 100 of y'all. It's almost 200 in the whole room on everything. It's 200 in the room. So I need if 100 of y'all shared this, there's no admission, just to invite and share. Monique is always here. I remember that logo. All right. Somebody got Maureen from Chesapeake. Thomas Cody. Tommy, call me tomorrow too. Call me tomorrow. Is you still single, Tommy? If you ain't single, don't call me. Maybe adding somebody to the show. Might need a young man, young man, younger than Frank. You getting old, Frank.
Listen, slowly but surely.
You and the prophet. Okay. Teresa is from Indiana. Carolyn from Buffalo. Carolyn Lane from Buffalo. Y'all keep sharing, everybody.
All right.
Arissa Fontenay. See, I mess up names. Why you take it away? I'm still reading. Plus, she was pretty.
Hey, he shot my nose.
But I is a man. What? I'm not supposed to say that.
No, but the question is, was she a size 2?
Well, Melinda didn't leave her up there long enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, Melinda is the keeper of the gate.
That's right.
Miss Stewart, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah.
What's her name, bitch?
I don't know. I'm horrible with names. Erica, Columbus, Mississippi. She Cuts, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hey, she. All right. Pensacola, Florida. We had 300. Y'all keep sharing. Hey, Mika. Somebody please read the names for me. I got Mika right.
That's right.
Oh, see, now, y'all, Melinda, you trying to be funny now. I have no idea. What is that, Perry?
Zancherie Knight.
It's John Cherie.
Right. Which one is?
It's John Cherie.
Well, if you from the hood, it's Jan Cherie.
No, she's a member of my
church. If you from France.
He knows. She's from.
Yeah, she's a member of my church.
Yeah. So how you pronounce it?
Jean Cherie.
Jean Cherie.
All right. That's a bougie name.
Right. That black cat weighing me out though. Norina Williams, Louisiana. Just a few more. Wilner Hubbard.
Yeah.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Wilner.
That's Chiquita Guyton.
Shaquita.
Is it Shaquita or Shakita?
I call her Chiquita.
I call her Shaquita.
There it is. Prophet, we going with you. I was blind, but now I see.
Elaine Jones Murdoch. You want to call that name, don't you? Memphis, Tennessee, Broderick. Little Red Bone.
Oh, yes, of course.
Kelly Marie, Dallas, Texas.
That's an easy one.
Kelly.
All right, just a few more. I need y'all ain't putting Sharon though. Naomi. I'm not doing the last name. Jacksonville, North Carolina.
The prophet is right.
I died.
It's Shaquita. I knew the prophet was right.
Sabrina Saunders, Richmond, California. Welcome. Okay, here's what I want y'all to do. If this is your first time on here, thank you, Rachel, for sharing. If it's your first time on here, Miss Reed, it is not your first time. That's your partner. That's your member?
Mine.
No, I know whose member that is. That's Carlos. That's
Carlos,
yeah. Okay, if it's your first time on here, please put first time. First time. Deborah said I shared 10 times. You can share 10. Hey, I tried to do they still do watch parties? I tried to do a watch party. They won't let you do it no more, will they?
Let me do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. To be honest with you, I kind of didn't like it anyway. I guess they figure if you sharing it, it's the same thing. I don't know.
I never got it. I never got the concept.
A watch party?
I guess because you get to comment and it's just y'all commenting.
Yeah. It's like you're doing your own thing. But they cut it out.
LaToya is a first timer.
Hey, LaToya. Is that one of your members?
Yeah. What's up, Toya?
Yes, sir.
Preachers might want to come preach for you. Single preachers might. If they ain't got the sexy name, they got the nice picture.
That's funny.
We do it right in St. Louis. We do
Bishop,
it right.
Bishop, I'll come preach for your anniversary.
Come on, Bishop. Yeah, come
not
on.
Me, not me. I'm just saying that's what they be saying.
Oh,
Doc, you ain't got to give me nothing, Doc. I'm coming.
oh, that's funny.
Oh. Samantha, welcome.
Wow, first time.
Welcome, first
Hey,
time.
Samantha.
Okay, now last thing I need you to do, we're taking a poll. If y'all want us to keep this going, I need y'all to just say yes. If y'all want us to keep this going, if you've gotten tired of us, but if you want, Yolanda, welcome, her first time. If y'all want us to keep this going, as they say in the club with the DJ and the comedian, say yeah.
Yeah, we got to keep this going. I don't have nothing else to do on Monday nights now. Bishop, we got to keep this going.
Yes, sir, because you ain't got nothing else to do.
I ain't got, man, this is my thing now. My numbers are going up.
All these yes. Oh, your numbers are going up. Your shows are being watched.
That's right. Bishop, when I promote your flyer, that's when I get my highest numbers. I put my little flyer out there, I get 1 or 2.
Yeah. Somebody was on, and we're gonna get started. Somebody was on Clubhouse, and I took the picture of her. She was on Sunday. They have Sunday brunch where they're talking to all the record execs and PR people and promoters. And she said she used to be your PR person. And she said you was the best client she ever had because you would always work your stuff yourself. And I'll tell you who she is. I took a screenshot of her picture. Broderick, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody else got a CD out here.
Right.
No.
That's encouraging.
I'll tell you who she is. She really talking nice about you. Because they were talking about people that get projects out like your book or really CDs, and that they depend on the PR person just to do it, but the artists don't do it themselves. And she mentioned that you was the only one that she represented, that you really did the work yourself.
What? Please tell me that later on.
Yeah.
Text me,
All right.
Bishop.
I will.
That's so encouraging.
All right, let's get started. This is a conversation when the right one comes. Men's edition. I think they want us to keep going. Y'all are saying yes.
Yay.
Men's edition. I'm Bishop Greg Davis. We have at the top Bishop Antoine Jackson, our newbie, our resident old man, Dean, Pastor Jay,
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
our prophet of the house, Prophet Owen Perry,
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
the doctor of the room, Dr. Frank Ray III. You know, when you have a name like that, you know you're supposed to be a big doctor and preacher. Reverend Frank Ray III is here tonight. And our comedian and also a gospel preacher himself, Broderick E. Rice. All right. And before y'all start asking, where's Lynch? Lynch asked to take off a couple of weeks before y'all start asking that. And Pastor John Terrius it has other things he needs to be doing, and the show goes on. All right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get started. Let me do. Y'all want to start off heavy, or y'all want to start off like
Like
heavy?
Take the heavy for midway.
You want the heavy and get it over with? All right, so I love her. She's my sister.
That ain't what he said, Bishop.
I said midway.
Oh, midway. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, let me start off with Larry King, and then we'll get to Erica Campbell. That's the heavy, and then we'll go into long distance dating. Larry King, of course, one of the greatest broadcasters ever, 60 years in the business. He died this past week. I watched him faithfully. I learned a lot of interview techniques. I learned from him that an interview is a conversation. We make it more than what it is. Conversation. Larry was 87 years old, had just divorced his 7th wife.
Yeah, the number of completion.
7th wife in 2019. Okay, I talked about this on Clubhouse earlier, but I want to talk to the men about this. So he was worth $50 million. He was same height as me, 5'9". Oh, there's Lynch. All right. Pastor Lynch.
How you doing, sir?
Welcome.
Oh, Antoine, you thought you were taking my spot?
no, not at all,
Oh, no,
man.
sir.
I was no.
Oh, I'm back.
I was tagging you in, dog.
What's up, man?
He actually took John Terrier's spot.
All right. I feel like y'all was sitting like y'all was having a deacon board meeting. Like we got to figure out who we getting in here next.
Okay, so he was married 7 times, and here's the lineup that wore me out earlier. 1952 to 1953 to a lady named Frida. But what 19? So he was with her until 1961, and Annette from 1961 to 1961. Okay, Arlene from 1961 to 1963. Mickey from 1963 to 1967. Looked like he stayed with her for a while. Sharon, 1976 to 1983. Julie, 1989 to 1992. And the last one, the longest, 1997 2019. So when is it enough to just say, maybe marriage ain't for me? I mean, after 7 times, the only other person I know beat his record was Elizabeth Taylor. If y'all remember her, she was married 8 times. When is it too much, whether you've been married or not? Like, I've been married more than once. I've been divorced more than once. And I'd be honest with you, in my case, I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to do that again and say that I'm getting married, for this time again. And the common denominator in all those marriages was Larry King. We don't know why. Maybe the first time was in his 20s. So, let's chalk that up. Second time was in his 20s. Third time was in his 30s. And they seem to go longer. Now, he was not a Christian at all. He says on the Breakfast Club, if you look at the interview, amazing interview that I suggest everybody watch, that he was not a believer in God. He believed when you're dead, you're done. Matter of fact, he wanted to get froze so that if they find a cure for his disease, that they could unfreeze him and wake him up and the cure. But anyway, So it was not a Christian thing at all. So when is it too much? Is that too much for a man to be married? Is there some issues there? What y'all think? Whoever want to start.
Well, I was gonna say get the 50 million first, and then go from there. But hey, listen, it wasn't like he was a whoring around. He just kept finding wives. You know, he that findeth the wife, even though he wasn't Christian, find a good thing. He did a lot of finding.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Bishop. Because we talked about this earlier on your show. I don't know if you told him that.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth is, I'm almost. Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, and we can hear that phone too.
Yeah, I'm almost inclined to agree with Broderick, to be honest, because we never heard about whether he was hoeing around. He was just in a lot of things that just necessarily didn't work. But it's amazing, Bishop. I know you do a lot of research on these type of stories. Have the wives spoke up?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he paid them good money.
No.
What's that thing y'all talked about on the show, Simon? What them things called?
Prenup. Yeah, that would be. I would be interested in knowing. You know, like this last one, because she had the longest, and she got two little boys by him. What she got. But who else? Antoine.
You know, my thing is, it's his life, it's his prerogative, and if he wants to be married and continue to marry, then you know what? I mean, what can I say?
Would you do it though? I'm saying
no.
What's too much? What's too much?
I mean, I've been divorced once, and I'm still kind of shell shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy. So I don't know, Bishop. I think this next time around, if it don't work this next time around, then I'm good. So
after 2 times, you're saying you're done?
Yeah, I'm good. Just based on the age and what I built and all that I'm trying to preserve in my life right now. Like, I just don't think I can afford it. I think I can afford another divorce.
Yeah. You mean financially?
Oh, I mean, just
period.
Just period. Yeah, I just can't afford it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Johnson.
Bishop, I divorced myself from the idea of getting married when I knew I wasn't ready to get married.
Huh?
I divorced myself from the idea of getting married when I knew I wasn't ready to get married.
Okay. Okay. I think I get it.
I don't. Hell, you got I'm explain that. I done had a
Marlinda, take the logo off his face for me. Go ahead. You want to explain a little more, Johnson?
I'm just being funny, but I'm really just saying that I've never thought about it in that light.
Off Johnson, the Greg Davis. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I never thought about it in that light in terms of being married so many times and failed marriages, because I just decided that I would wait until I was really ready to get married before I made the decision to get married. So I knew that previously I was not ready to get married or ready to make those sacrifices to be married. And I figured if I would have got married, I would have probably ended up in divorce. So I said, well, I just divorced myself from the idea until I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? What's too much, Ray?
As many times as your pocket can sustain, I guess.
So you would get married until you get it right?
No, I wouldn't. That was not the original.
Y'all, no. I use them for
example. I don't want. Nobody. There's no way. No.
At what point would you stop?
1.
You would? Seriously, you wouldn't get married again after the first time?
No.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Next, we can't hear you.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, why you said so one time, that's it.
Yeah, for me.
Wow.
I'm not saying that's not a spiritual thing. That's not it's not a conviction. That's just a preference for me. I'm if it doesn't work the first time, I'm not doing it again. I'm just gonna concubine it on out.
Look at him.
Concubine.
Concubine it on out.
He being honest.
Yeah.
This is true.
I get it.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I've had my things like, well, why not? I mean, why fix it at this point? Just ride on off into the sunset. There's a famous preacher we know who was on the preachers of whatever city that was, and I think I might want his plan at this point in my life. You figure that out.
Bishop, I may not necessarily feel the way Frank feel about, one time and that's it. But I do agree with them, minus the age. Like, I honor you, because you, Bishop, want to be married again. For me, I'm 41. If it don't happen by 45, I think I'm rolling on out. I'm not getting married at 50.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait a minute, Lynch. I gotta address the comment section right quick. For those of you that don't know, I've never been married, so I always mess with my friends on saying that I skipped my first divorce by not getting married, because normally people my age are divorced, looking to marry again. So I skipped the first divorce age. I've never been married, so once I do it, if it doesn't work, I'm not doing it again. Y'all can talk your face off in the comments. I know what
A lot of us wish we had did your plan.
I'll do it. I'll say
I swear, I wish I didn't do it the last time. I have no regrets over 20 years, but the last one is like,
what?
Well, Bishop, let me answer Pamela if I can. She said, "Why not?" For me, I'm already set in a lot of ways at 41. I think it's gonna get worse as the time, goes by. Johnson is how old now? 45?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He got to get married next month. Or it's gonna be too late. Am I serious? Am I right though, Jay? I think as time goes on, Bishop, I believe if he had a time, it's probably becoming harder and harder as time goes on. Am I right?
Yeah.
yeah, because the majority of the women that I probably would consider, unless they super busy like me, they're not gonna let me do all the stuff that I do. And I can't even. You heard those words just came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me do it. See, I got a problem with that statement right there out of my own mouth.
Yeah, I got a problem with that. That made me cringe when you said,
it makes me
wouldn't
cringe
let
too.
me.
Right.
What you mean?
Right. And so, and then I don't want to make somebody's life miserable because of what I love. I love all this.
I done got a whole attitude off that alone. Let me. What you mean, let me?
You see Mariah in there? She says, "I've always wanted to marry a pastor."
Woo.
My.
Ooh.
Girl.
You sure?
Why?
Where you from?
Why?
And I never want to marry a woman that wanted to marry a pastor.
Uh-oh.
Why?
You have no idea what you're saying. Well, Mariah, there you go. There's a plethora. But willing to love and learn and forever. Yeah. I mean, I get it. And here is the agony of this whole thing. And Perry, you haven't said anything. The agony of the whole thing is, do you want to die alone?
I mean she
when
ain't
you
going with you.
you are such an old man. That's something my grandparents, my grandfather, and the old man at my home church would have said.
I'm just saying.
Man,
This ain't Romeo and Juliet.
She ain't going with you, but you want somebody to be by your bedside, right?
All y'all got kids. Everybody got kids on this panel.
I think 3.
Tonight's gonna be interesting.
Frank, what's in your cup, dog?
Frank,
What's in your cup, dog?
yeah.
Perry,
Just
what
I
you
water.
think 3.
Just water
I would
tonight.
say 3. I would say 3. It's interesting you say. I just talked to a friend of mine who is a Muslim, and he was talking about how they are able to have 4 wives, and he said the reason why you don't really divorce in their culture because you have a duty to protect your bad decision.
Woo!
And yeah, he said that to me today, and
Some of us would be bankrupt off our
Yeah,
bad decisions.
Right.
Hey, y'all, I'd like.
yeah, he said you have a duty to protect your bad decision because when you divorce in their culture, she becomes a widow. And so, yeah, and so it really meant, and so I was like, well, how many times and it's funny you said that. I would say 3, no more than 3. You know what I mean? I think
Okay,
that
see, somebody gave me an actual number.
3.
Okay.
I'll do 3.
Okay. All right. I think that's everybody. Okay. Antoine says 1 more and that's it. Frank say 1 period. Broderick, you ain't said nothing.
Well, you know,
never
it's been
mind. You ain't
almost
been with
30
nobody.
years for me. Whatever
Yeah.
y'all trying to figure out, I'm living.
Never mind. You don't even count.
I can understand that, man. Hey, you know, young fellas, it's not a horrible thing
What's not?
being single for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if you've never been married, get in there, wreck your life. And you ain't better than me, Frank. Get in there and wreck your life.
See that be the problem for real.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of men who are honest. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, come on, Frank.
No, go ahead.
Do you hear what Rice just said? Wreck your life.
Wreck your life.
Why would I want to do that?
That's a good preaching
It's
spirit,
exciting,
too.
man. Just think all the new attorneys you can meet. Man, hey, them courthouse furniture. It's nice,
Put him on the
man.
screen by himself. I need a comedy show tonight. Go ahead.
I didn't know an attorney until then, to be honest with you.
See there? New experiences, man.
Me and Perry the only ones ain't been married before, right?
Johnson.
No, Johnson.
Oh, and Johnson. Yeah, I forgot John. Yeah, okay. So it's 3, 4, and 3. Okay.
Wow. How is it being all these years not married though? For real, I don't really have a lot of friends.
I don't know how I did it 5 years so far now, because I've always been married. Like, I mean, I'm getting. Go ahead.
And you saying Ray never even engaged?
No, never been engaged.
Me either.
Johnson, you lied.
Okay. So I guess
You called the
Frank,
prophet a liar.
Johnson, and Prophet. What is it that has kept you from getting to that point? Nothing wrong with it.
Negro, you in the same point. What are you talking about?
No, I tried it once. They ain't never tried it.
That was so long ago until you don't even remember what it was.
I do. It was December the 28th,
Okay.
1991.
How many years you been divorced?
It'll be 30 years next year.
Okay, how old are you, Perry?
33.
How old are you, Frank?
34.
Same ground.
I was through with your divorce.
Right.
You said what, Prophet?
I was 2 years old when you were getting divorced.
Okay, I got you. I see you, Bishop.
He was going to daycare. And you were going to divorce court.
I wish I could have got with you. I could have shared with you what was going on in my life.
That's crazy.
I need everybody to invite and share. We got 400 and 460 on all platforms right now. 460 on all platforms. Y'all invite and share. And let's take the numbers up, y'all. 460 on all platforms. All right. We exhausted that one.
I mean, you know, the older we get, the more difficult, like the differences in how we feel about the pandemic. Some of us feel like they wish they had somebody in the pandemic. Some of us are glad that we didn't have nobody in that kind of space with us in the pandemic. Because we've never, I know for instance, me and Perry have never experienced this. So and I'm kind of getting scared
Frank,
at this point. Listen,
when you say you really didn't have nobody, exactly what you're talking about. No, I'm just teasing.
So you know what I'm saying, on a consistent basis.
I got you. Yeah.
I'm getting scared, honestly. I'll be 35 on February 23rd. And the older I get, the more okay I am with how I am. Like,
Yeah.
And there's no shortage of amazing women. I meet some amazing. I'm talking about amazing. I'm talking about 6-figure incomes. I'm talking about just sweet. I'm talking about good mothers would make excellent wives. But
hey, Frank, have you been close to proposing before?
What's close? Like, what would be close? Went to bought a ring?
Thought about it. Went and bought a ring, or
never.
At least
I
looked
never went
at
and bought a
rings.
ring.
Did you ever look at the person and say, I could do life with her?
Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Johnson?
Absolutely.
Yes, I've done that. Yeah, I thought about it.
Never mind,
And
brother.
then what happened? What'd she do?
He remembered the stuff you said on Monday nights.
We thought about that furniture. We thought about that furniture at the courthouse.
Yeah, I get it. Y'all depressed me tonight. Like, y'all depressed me tonight because I'm like, what if it don't work and then Bishop Greg Davis fails at it again? Another blog. Larry Reed would be 90 by then, still writing about me.
Yeah. And see, that's another thing about me, Bishop. Y'all know me by now. Y'all have heard me talk enough. Y'all know how I think. What moves me, what does not move me. The opinions of people when it comes to my personal life, I could give 2 cents about. Like, I never felt the pressure of the typical pastor of having to have a wife to be accepted for who you are. So that aided me in skipping the first divorce, because I feel like a lot of pastors, a lot of preachers, a lot of bishops got married to be accepted by members and by people. And a lot of them are still married and they're miserable because
don't do it
of the front that they're putting on just to be accepted by people. I never felt that. I never felt that way. You're gonna take me for who I am and how I am.
Don't do it.
Now, Frank, I ain't mean to take over, Bishop, but
go ahead.
Frank, but that's real talk from the life of the preacher. Now, you hit that, especially in the circle we come from.
Absolutely.
Where, and I don't know, and let me not say that, because that could be across the board. That may not even be denominationally, tied. Every church in our culture, we feel like you have to get married to get a church. I used to think, this, Frank, when I was out looking for churches and scouting for a church. I used to always try to keep me a woman that could be just right.
Yeah.
Just in case, Antoine, if I go to that second round before the vote.
Yeah.
And the question is, hey, you're single, you're married. Oh no, well, I'm about to be engaged. It's something, but Johnson know what I'm saying. He ain't saying something.
Yeah.
Because if Johnson tell you all what he told me, You want these numbers to go up, Bishop? They'll go to Sharon immediately.
Yeah, I think the misconception. I think the misconception of what a pastor's life ought to look like has aided in the pressures and the failures of a lot of marriages from leaders in the church. If y'all be honest, all of us know some people that would not be married to who they're married to if it were not for their church.
Jesus.
All of us know some preachers who got married because they were a prospect for a church, and one of their requirements was he had to be the husband of one wife. When we really look at that, that's completely incorrect to have that as a qualification, because he was not talking about you having to be married, but if you were married, you had to be married to one at a time.
And in our denomination, I don't want to say denomination because Lynch just said it, but a lot of us get married to hide pregnancies.
Yes,
to be
sir.
accepted.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What happened right there?
Yes, sir.
You've already you have a child. You fall. You do what you do, and you get married to hide the pregnancy so you can be accepted as the preacher.
Perry, I did that.
Wow.
That was my first marriage.
Wow.
And I wasn't even the pastor. I was the youth pastor. You know what I mean? So, and Antoine, I wasn't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? It was just a position and wanting to keep that spot. And you know my marriage wasn't right. We got married on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Frank? It was like, I'm on my way to JCPenney's.
Yeah.
Because, you know, back in the day, JCPenney was a high star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went and got me a ring, you hear me? And got married on a Tuesday in the pastor's study. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you mopped up the mess with a marriage.
Yeah.
Exactly. And let me tell y'all this. See, we keep it real on this platform. And had a girlfriend that I went and seen later on that night after the marriage at 2:00.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's real, but that's real.
You only one want to talk to me tonight.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, because it was a knee-jerk reaction.
That's Baptist Negroes.
Man, I just hate that it's like that. It's been like that. I actually think the paradigm is shifting. I actually think the paradigm is shifting. And that's another thing that may be aiding in me and Perez and Johnson singleness is that most church people now don't mind their pastor being single.
No,
that's not. It's a whole new day. Whole new day.
And honestly, they're happy you have a child, so you don't become questionable about preference.
Absolutely. And so, even though I'm not married, the church still sees me in the family element with my daughter.
Yeah.
So it's still a responsibility there that they see me operating in. So I think it's just a different time that we're in.
That used to be a deal breaker.
Yeah. And so I think that aids, Bishop, in a lot of our unwillingness to do it again, just to be doing it again, because we're now accepted without having to do it.
And it's real because, you know, even in my personal space, when my son's mom told me she was pregnant, in my mind, I said, I'm about to lose everything that I didn't work for. And truth of the matter is I gained everything because at the same token, religion teaches you that, you know, those religious perspectives. Hey, man, you getting ready to lose everything. You done had sex outside of marriage. They teach you that. So it puts a strain on you being able to effectively father or effectively be you as a human being. So, you know, the pastor begin to kill me as a man or a father. If we're not careful, that happens a lot of times with pastors.
Somebody said, you know, that they never heard of that type of preacher referring to me. Well, I guess you don't have social media. I guess this is your first day on. I'm just telling my truth, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was. I married her because she got pregnant. It's simple. That's what Perry just said out of his mouth. Right. You know what I mean? And I said, that I'm a witness. That's what happened, and she know it. I know it, and that's why it didn't work. There was never love. You know what I mean? We didn't have no money, so we ain't I mean, it was nothing that was keeping us together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I don't love you. You know what I mean? We broke. You know what I'm saying? She losing jobs. So it's just like, hey, it is what it is. So I'm sorry if you offended, sweetheart, but I'm just speaking my truth. It did happen. See,
Bishop.
That person in the comment section needs to know that that's not new. That's not a new phenomenon.
Right.
Historically, we used to call it a shotgun wedding. So that's not anything new. You know, black people, sometimes we practice selective amnesia. We forget about things when we're trying to, on a slick tip, attack somebody. But that's not nothing new. Whether it was in the pulpit or outside of the pulpit, there were a lot of people that made the conscious decision to do the right thing and get married because there was a child.
Yeah.
And like Frank said, we're living in a different day. We're living a different time. We have more information. We process differently. So it's different today.
Right.
Bishop, is there anything wrong with our pursuit of success meaning more to us than being married?
Oh, you know, I did it. So I mean, you lose your 20-year marriage, yeah. I did it.
But is there anything inherently evil about that? I mean, you know, because hey,
what if I had it to do all over again, I'd still be married. I wouldn't have did half the stuff. Y'all probably wouldn't even know me because I sacrificed everything I sacrificed my marriage. That's everything, and my family. So yeah. That's the price you want to pay.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
What? I'm answering you. What don't you hear? Do you hear the words coming out? I mean, what was wrong with it is I lost my marriage.
But is something wrong with that? The point, if that's your choice, well,
that wasn't my choice. That wasn't my choice. That wasn't my choice. Go ahead, Perry.
It was the choice of the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like they force you to choose the church over your personal prerogatives or what you have. So they force you. And I think Johnson just says like a shotgun wedding. They want you to marry the bride of Christ instead of having a bride for yourself.
But Perry, I don't know. Yeah, in some cases that's the truth. For me, it wasn't the church; it was me. I get intoxicated off of my work. I love all this, even still.
Okay, I just want to be clear, Bishop. Don't get mad at me. The Bible said, "Above all things, get understanding." So what I'm saying is, at this point in my life, it is quite clear what I'm doing. Whether it be comedy, talk show host, singing, whatever. To me, it's not like I'm walking around saying, I got to get married. I got to find a wife. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that happens, it happens. But it is, I promise you, it's not my focus. I'm not thirsty and I'm certainly not dehydrated. So is there anything wrong with me being like that?
I think you've gotten used to being single, Broderick. I don't think you'll ever get married again.
Now, Bishop, now that wasn't nice.
No, but that was true. He answered my question.
30 years say I don't have to be a prophet to know that.
Listen.
And I appreciate you saying that, Bishop.
I don't mean it in a bad way. I just I think you're used to coming and going as you please, doing what you want to do, and seeing somebody every now and then and making sure they go home.
Hey, Bishop, let me ask you this. So you've been on the show hosting, and you pretty much got all of our thoughts. Do you see me getting married again?
You really don't want me to answer that.
Please. Now you bust me wide open. Get him too. Bishop, get him too.
I got a lot of information.
Get him.
Let's go to Johnson first. Will Johnson get married, Bishop?
Yeah, Johnson gonna get married. Johnson want to get married. Johnson wants to be married. He'll find one. He'll find one with that hat and all that stuff. They still make them. They come off the assembly line a little slower, but they still make them.
That's right.
So yeah, Johnson gonna get married. Frank, it's gonna take a special woman for Frank. She gonna have to have the temperament. Thank y'all for 500. Keep sharing. She gonna have to have a temperament to almost be like, whatever you like. Frank is. She gonna have to be a special woman. If I'm not invited to the wedding, I'm just coming. I want to see her. I'm gonna just show up. They're gonna say so. I said, no, I want to see her.
What about Perry?
Perry, yeah. She gonna be some girl in Ronnie Hills Rapids. I think so. I think Perry gonna have a co-pastor, a wife that can preach. Okay, yeah, that's what I saw.
I see that too, Doc.
I see that.
She won't have on no robe. She gonna have long.
She ain't gotta have that. She gonna be able to do both. She gonna be able to do both.
I don't want that, Bishop.
I know it.
It ain't what you want, it's what God has in store for you.
God got to help me with the desire.
What about Antoine?
Hey, they gonna be having them pictures. She gonna have a little lap scarf.
Yeah,
holding it.
I want some fishnets.
Antoine probably gonna marry a businesswoman.
Facts.
Yeah, Antoine's probably gonna marry a businesswoman because she's got to be all things because he's a marketplace person, so he probably gonna marry. Lynch, I think you.
I don't want your answer no more. I'm sorry.
I think you in love. I think you in love with the idea of being married. Look how you look at that. That's so funny.
He said,
Broderick, no, but that's so funny that you asked because I was about to ask all of y'all and everybody on. Y'all got a lot of comments. Like, what is y'all saying on here? I was gonna ask everybody on here, including the men on here, and then we're gonna go to Erica Campbell. Do y'all think I'm gonna get married again? Based upon what y'all know about me. And a lot of these people are on here every week. So
I want to go last.
Okay, go ahead, Antoine. You've been on a lot of my panels on Clubhouse.
I think a woman is gonna marry you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He said there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Thank God.
She gonna say, look, I'm willing to let him work. I'm willing to let him be a boss. I'm willing to let him do all of this stuff. And I'm willing to give him some when he's done with it. She's like, she gonna be there for you. I feel like a woman gonna marry you.
Is she gonna live in the same house with him?
Yeah.
All right, Johnson, will Bishop Greg Davis get married again?
I don't think so. I think that the kind of woman that Bishop has described that he wants, I think that they will not tolerate his schedule.
Now you said the opposite of what he said.
Right.
All right. Broderick, will Bishop
Christina, you don't know what you're talking about. Get off here.
Well, you know what? When you got to keep in mind, my answer is biased because I'm the one that has been divorced the longest. But
did you mean Tashiana? Oh, okay.
Tashiana.
Go ahead.
I'm like Tashiana.
But so
I call her Miss King. That's why I get it because I don't try to pronounce her name. Go ahead, Broderick.
So I could see Bishop not only being single the rest of his life, but loving it. Now, single or unmarried does not mean over ostracized, isolated, and having no interaction with women. But I could very well see him never being married again and enjoying life, touching the world, and helping singles and divorcees?
Frank Ray.
Yeah, he gonna get married again. Yeah, he will. Now, if it's gonna last, I don't know. But he gonna get married. He gonna do it. He gonna do it again.
All right, Perry, it's on me and you now. You go first.
I believe Bishop gonna find somebody marry. I don't think, because if she don't go with God, she's going. So, so he gonna find somebody, but marry, I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. Let me say it this way, Bishop. I know you want love.
Christopher, keep your language. Go ahead. That ain't even spell right.
Right. He forgot to
Right. He can't cuss right.
He's not even a good cusser.
He ain't getting married because he can't spell. Oh, Bishop, when the Lord calls you home, sitting on the front row is gonna be me, Frank, Boy, and Broderick, and Johnson and Bishop Jackson gonna be officiating the service. They're gonna be giving remarks on behalf of when the right one comes. You, my friend, are gonna be singing because Bishop gonna have to surrender. He's gonna have to give up some things, and he is not gonna do it.
I go with Antoine.
What did Antoine say?
Antoine.
Nah.
Yeah. No, listen what he said. I go with Antoine.
Say it, Antoine.
They out there.
Yeah.
The woman's gonna marry him. She gonna say, he's too good of a guy to let me single. And I'm gonna let him do all of the stuff he want to do because I like him.
And that, my friend, is the right one. That is the epitome of the right one.
It's gonna start out that way.
Let me ask
at this age.
Hey, Frank, then I'll be where you said. I don't
listen. In the comment section, yes or no, will Bishop get married? Yes or no? Marlena, put them up as they come in. I'm telling y'all, it's going.
But see, here's the sad part of it is the truth of the matter.
With me,
if I did it again, I'm going to be like the old guys. I'm not getting another divorce. I'm not taking another hit. So we will have separate bedrooms. I'll go for the plan of let's act like we are. I'm gonna be the phony because I'm not gonna take another hit. So yeah,
Two people said you're gonna get married.
Here they come. Here they come.
I mean, the only reason why I say this is because the women seem to be different today.
No, but not when it comes to Bishop. They the same. They're the same.
That's why I messed up your name.
Who's mine?
No.
Oh,
Miss King.
And Bishop, I'm really hurt that you don't believe that I'll be sharing things with you and you have no faith in me.
That's the reason. that would be the reason. I don't know if I'm focused on marriage as y'all listen to what I'm saying. It is a good conversation on marriage as much as I'm focused on what Perry said. I think it was Perry having somebody first, then the marriage part come later. I think we focus on will I be married more so. Hell, I need to just get a committed relationship.
Right.
Yeah. So it's more yeses than the nose is coming in though. Married but living a single life. What in the world is that?
But you know what?
Well, I think she was talking about when you said
no, that's what Antoine is saying. She's saying she's gonna accept that.
Oh, Keisha Black says yes sooner than you think, Bishop.
Lift your hands right now, receive that word.
See, you always got one getting deep. Put that one up there, Tierra Monique. Thank you, daughter Dawn. If you opt not to get married, how will you handle your sexual needs? None of your business.
If this question wasn't, if that wasn't to you, I would have answered that, but I'm not going to answer it because it's you. But if it was Johnson, I would have answered it for him. I ain't going to do it.
And that's what I was saying. I was gonna say a little earlier. Like I'm chilling because I'm watching the comments and I'm trying not to get in my mood about the comments because it's like
you can't watch these comments.
Okay, because I'm seeing a lot of well, if y'all not married, what are y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, brother.
Let Frank through you on the comments.
Frank, all right, because I'm like, fam, stay out of my bed. I'm gonna stay out of yours.
Well, let me say this then, Antoine. This will be a better response. Maybe we're gonna do like y'all do, and y'all ain't married. How about that?
And it's like,
right, I like that.
Right.
Because I'm like, I don't want to hear that though. I
don't really think y'all care about. Right. It's like, do you really care about if I'm married, or do you care about who I'm having sex with? Like, be honest with it, because I think that's the thing that kind of annoys me the most. Is like, as a preacher, I don't think y'all really want to see me married and happy, because I don't hear, I want to see you married. I want to see you happy. I'll support you. I'll be with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll give. I'll do whatever. It's almost like, no, you just want to see me married because you don't want the idea of me sleeping with somebody not being married. So you don't like that idea. So you would rather try to push me down the aisle to be married and be in a horrible marriage to save your ideology about me and my sexuality. And that's the thing about it, I think, that just kind of annoys me the most about the whole conversation about us and being married and all that stuff. So I'm
they say they care about your salvation, Antoine.
No, they don't.
Hey Johnson.
Y'all don't get out of here with it.
Y'all don't care about my salvation.
Hey Johnson, you see my members say that you right, Pastor. See, I like members to stay out of my business. I'm still gonna get into all that. Hear me? I ain't at their house. Come on, talk.
That's right.
I'm worried about what's going up here.
Right.
The comments are options, not facts.
Opinions,
not facts. I
mean, how you pronounce your name?
Oh, geez, I wish the people would just get educated, and I wish they really get educated on certain topics, certain things, because.
But Antoine, if you're gonna hang out here, you better let Frank handle the comments.
Okay.
You won't even be able to enjoy the show.
I'm over there. I'm looking at these comments getting pissed.
Frank got to go back. Yes, we go off.
Hey, Antoine, Frank do too. Frank did this too.
No, I don't do it like I used to.
Frank couldn't even answer questions.
Listen, brother Antoine, don't listen.
Okay, all right.
And they want to know why. They want to know why Tate ain't here no more.
You be bothered.
Y'all wore him out.
Okay, let's get to this one. We're not gonna get to the other stuff tonight. We're just gonna, this was so most people. It's really divided.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bishop is very. Go ahead.
I probably get married before Lynch though.
So you just want to start an argument with me? That's how we get the numbers. You know what, Frank? I'm not gonna let you take me there today, Bishop. You go right ahead. Why you say that, Frank?
He couldn't resist.
Come on, Bishop. We moving on.
So this is look at Tate. Read Tate's comment. You handle the comments, Tate.
What'd he say?
He said, "I'll handle."
That's right. That's right, bro.
That's right.
We're gonna send you an offering to handle
the Erica Campbell. The Shade Room posted this. She put this in her page, but the Shade Room posted it. Hey, preachers and pastors, you should rethink liking the pictures of ladies in sexy bikinis, especially when you're married. Even when the caption is deep and spiritual, you shouldn't double tap. I'm just saying. That's our beloved Erica Campbell. I love her. That's my friend. What y'all think?
Read that again.
Hey, preachers.
That's us.
And pastors.
That's us.
You should rethink liking the pictures of ladies in sexy bikinis, especially when you're married. Even when the caption is deep and spiritual, you shouldn't double tap. I'm just saying. Now, my only issue with this is it was picked up by a secular organization, so we're putting our business out there again. But
That's huge.
yeah, that's huge. The Shade Room is huge, and their caption was Erica Campbell with a word for the saved and sanctified. 4,226 comments. I didn't even read them. I once liked a young lady's picture because I'm single and I like whoever picture I want to like. And let me tell you this, let me tell you about Greg Davis. They ain't even got to start. I'm gonna start. If you got enough time to go through and see who I've liked, you have a freaking miserable life. Okay, especially if you don't even know me. And then there are women that I've talked to that go big. I never forget. I met a young lady, and she said to me, she said, you like a lot of women's pictures. I said, I just met you. Why are you even looking at that? And so then there was a guy who DM'd me a picture of somebody that I liked their picture. And he told me, be careful, Bishop, because of who you are. Maybe you shouldn't like these women pictures. I said, I don't really know you, but I like whoever picture I want to like, and find out he was married. And then I went back and looked at some of his stuff, and he had liked her pictures. So there you go. As for Erica Campbell, I love her, but I just think that I'm gonna keep on liking whoever picture I want, bikini or whatever. I'm a man. That's my thing. I fight for the single preachers because I think sometimes single preachers get a bad rap, that we're just supposed to sit somewhere in a corner somewhere and ask an old man to come and introduce you to somebody and have a shotgun wedding. That's crap. We're men. We got feelings. We want to flirt. We might like a picture. That's just my opinion. I disagree with my sister.
I'm gonna just say it. I feel like it was a sub post, that it wasn't really meant for everybody else, but it was a sub post. It was meant directly to somebody else, but indirectly. So it was posted. But since it got out to the world, now we're talking about it. But it was a sub post that should have been discussed in-house. Praise God.
Hey Frank, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought maybe you could talk to your husband about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
because
agree.
Especially with the emphasis of especially. No. But you have to read the context clue, brother.
But I'm not going to
especially married. Come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not talking to
Did
everybody.
I post say, Bishop, that I was talking to my husband about such and such, such and such?
I'm not going there. Y'all ain't gonna make me go there. These social media detectives need to get a life. Joseph Manaway, I love you, Manaway.
Look, bro.
Man looks on the outward appearance. It's God that's looking at the heart. I'm looking at the picture.
There's my member Leslie. That's right.
Yeah,
that's a house.
Yeah,
I'm trying to put that on me.
I'm not going to inflict that opinion because I don't know that to be the truth. I care about who I am. I have to say I can't say what y'all say. So,
and I'm silly, so we can be out on a date, and I see another fine one. I'll be like, she thick, ain't it? Just to see how you gonna respond, because I want to know how you gonna react to me being a man. Like, I don't, I'd be like, she fine, ain't it? She wearing that dress, ain't she? Because I want to see how you gonna respond. That's just me. Yeah. Men gonna be. We not blind. We saw you, so we also see. And I think women need to stop closing their door, because you open up another door while simultaneously trying to close a door that you would never be able to control. So why not make it fun at the same time? That's just me. Okay.
Tate, I'm glad too.
Yeah, because that's your friend, Tate.
So what y'all got to say? Do you agree with her? Anybody agree with her?
She said married men. She said husband.
No, it wasn't just married. It was no, it didn't say married. It didn't say married at all.
Bishop,
It said especially married men. It was for
Bishop,
both.
I think that we all agree she was talking to her husband.
I don't agree with that.
But with the exception of you.
Well, I'm gonna be double tapping for the rest of my
Double
life.
tapping is collecting data. It's part of the collecting data
I'm
process.
a double tap.
Oh, wait, now here is a juicier thing. Are we cool with our woman double tapping sexy men on their pages?
I don't even go looking for it. I don't.
Yeah, that's not my question. My question was, are you cool with
I can't care because I don't look for it.
but the question was, Frank, you got a woman and
no, I don't. No,
everybody's paid. Huh?
No.
Well, sexy though.
Whatever sexy to her.
Okay.
So the point is, let's just say, and I heard of some situations to where a guy, just noticed that his wife was on all these pages, clicking these sexy men, double tapping. Okay, he wasn't cool with it, but she was just saying she was enjoying the art and the fashion. And all I want to know is, would we be cool with our woman double tapping on these sexy men's pages? It's an easy question to answer.
I don't think it's social media. I don't care. I don't care.
That's all I was asking.
I don't care.
That's all I was asking.
Roger,
I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong. I'm just asking, would we be cool with it?
I don't care.
Roger,
Personally.
Roger, I care.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I care.
Call me whatever you want to call me. I don't want my wife on some page, on my woman, or whatever. It's just like this. I don't want to hear about all her other preachers she like to hear preach.
Yeah, I don't care about that either.
I don't care.
Yeah, you just like my sermons and my comedy. I don't want to hear about this other bishop, except Bishop Davis. She can like Bishop Davis.
No, see, I
You
don't
don't
care.
want to. You don't want her to hear. You don't want to hear that she enjoyed Jonathan Slocum.
That's right. I don't want to hear that mess.
Or
And that's my brother.
Or Steve Harvey is her dude.
That's right. I don't want to hear all that. Call me insecure. Call me petty. But call me honest.
She thinks Cedric is sexy with those hats. You don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that, Bishop.
Oh, Johnson, your woman can't like other men's pictures, and
you already know the answer to this.
You already know the answer, Lynch. No, I'm good on that one.
So are we double standard?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I'm double standard. All the way.
I'm not.
100%.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I am 100%.
I'm not.
So it's all right for you to do it, Johnson, but you don't want her to do it.
Now, let me be clear, Johnson. What I'm saying. Well, let me be clear, Johnson, bitch. What I'm saying now. Now, if you bring the foolishness to me, then you better make sure your front door is clean. You can't come to me talking about some who pictures I'm liking and you out here liking other people. That's gonna cause a problem. Now, as long as you leave me alone, I leave you alone. Y'all get what I'm saying?
so you just
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's something you don't like.
I don't care, but just don't. It seems contradictory to me for you to be talking to me about liking somebody's picture while you out here doing it.
But
That's crazy. That's crazy
It
to me.
just so happened that you do see it. You don't have a problem with it.
No, not at all.
How did you get like that?
Like what?
that you don't care.
I'm saying it's just a reality because I accept the realities
I'm
of
not
life.
saying that to be comical.
No.
I wish I could be.
Yeah, I mean it's the reality of life. I feel like she had eyes to see me, so I know she recognizes when somebody else is fine, but she chose to be with me. Yeah, I feel like women should be the same way about men. I had eyes enough to choose you, to see you, so you know I ain't went blind.
So Frank, you just not a jealous guy.
No, I'm. It's hard for me to get jealous, brother. If you cheat on me, if you leave me, it won't be because I wasn't doing my job. It's just because you just wanted somebody. I'm okay with that.
So Frank,
I'm okay with it.
You're not tripping if she got a BFF and he's a man.
No, it's different now. That's different. I don't even. I'm saying that's some of my. That's some of my. We talked about this, but we could talk.
I know
about
that's
it
why I
again.
brought it up.
We can talk about it again. So my rule. Here's my rule for that, ladies and gentlemen. It matters to me the initiation of your friendship. Now, if it was a friendship where it's always been platonic, you've never had any interest in him, he's never had any interest in you. Y'all strictly, it's always been friend, is always or business. Then I'm okay with that. But if he was coming at you and you just friend zoned him and now y'all friends, no. If y'all used to be dating and now y'all friends, no. Like, so those are my rules and stipulations for that. That has nothing to do with jealousy. That's just a rule that I have.
But Johnson, you totally against the liking pictures and a man being her BFF.
Correct.
Now, you a little bit different though, Johnson. You don't care if it's all platonic. You don't. She can't have no best friend as a man.
Exactly. 100%.
So me and your wife, we can't be best friends.
No.
No, sir. You may not even meet her.
No.
I'm just joking about that part.
No, he ain't.
Oh man, this is funny today.
So y'all admit it's double standards. Pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Almost hypocritical.
Yes.
No, I'm not admitting it.
I'm not either.
Who would double standard with what now?
Well,
I'm double standard. I have no problems with admitting it.
Oh no. I'm not.
No, I'm
standard.
not.
I don't think so.
I am.
Okay, so here's the thing. Y'all still didn't answer the question about is there anything wrong with you liking? Y'all went all around. Is there anything wrong with you liking somebody that's in a bathing suit, half naked?
Well, half naked.
Well, I mean, she in a bathing suit.
No.
No? You say no, Antoine?
No.
Johnson?
Bishop, I almost seen people come to church like that. So, I mean, I don't...
Yeah, you in Florida.
It's
So they do.
Instagram. It's not Instagram Church of God.
You in Florida.
Bishop, listen to this.
I've seen the
like
pictures. Roderick, you ain't got to answer. I'll answer for you. I've seen the pictures you like.
Bishop, and guess what?
No,
There are some pictures. Listen.
You too, Antoine. No, I'm just teasing. Roderick.
Listen, no. But Bishop, you hit it. Here's the thing. Just because I don't hit like, don't mean I don't like. That's okay. You don't want it. I'm going to drink my water. You don't want it. Just because I don't hit like, don't mean I don't like.
When you think you really done said something, you really ain't. It's when the times you don't know you said something.
Hey, well, you know what, Bishop? But I still meant what I said, whether it was something or nothing. Just because I don't hit like Johnson, don't mean I don't like.
You've been on it for the last 3 weeks.
Now, I just said something. If you could hear it, it will put you in the clear.
I would say this: being married, I don't think is right. I'm gonna have to. I think being married
is that is not right or it's not respectful.
It's not respectful.
Yeah.
I think.
Why not? Why not, Lynch?
I agree with him.
I just think that I don't want to say what I think. Hell, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, and I know I'm going to get in trouble, but I think when men do start doing that, there's something that is lacking at home too.
Yeah.
You don't agree with that, Ray?
No, Bishop. No.
Okay, other than just being a hoe, I wasn't talking about them.
For like, it's something going on at
I'm
home.
talking about married. I'm talking about married guys. I agree.
I'm talking about that too.
So you don't agree with Lynch?
Hold on. No. Going to the extent say he's lacking something at home because he likes a picture.
some of these guys, Ray, some of these guys. I'm sorry, I got to go the other way with you tonight.
I'm still with the respect piece. I'm not gonna say lacking.
Some are. That's how they getting what they need to see.
I can rock with the respect piece. Yeah. If your wife, I can't imagine my wife coming to me and saying this is offensive to me and me still doing it. That's just a matter of respect for who she is, the position that she holds in her life. I will honor.
See, I didn't open up too much. You're talking about yes, that's a lust demon. I ain't talking about all that. Y'all
see, that's why I said this. See, this because you know you talking to.
No, he just want to see some tail that you ain't giving him.
My God. Oh my.
I mean, it's the fact.
Oh my.
You agree with that, Ray?
I don't know. I can't speak to that.
Antoine, I'm trying to get you got your people on here. I don't
hey, they all right. They know. Hey, listen.
But don't let Bishop.
I
ain't worried about Lynch people.
But Bishop.
Equating church.
It's not just men doing it. It's not just men.
Hold on, Project. What you say about my people?
I ain't worried about your people. They live.
They with the smoke. Right. Now,
but Bishop, it's going both ways. Women do it too.
I agree.
That's my point about it.
No, but
so what are we really talking? What are we really talking about? If women are doing it, I'm talking about women of God and men, because preachers ain't just men. Preachers are women. It goes both ways. If you were to probably go and look at some of those, so these days.
It's because we can't think about anything without thinking that is lust or perverted. That's just my whole issue with all of it. We go to the extreme so quick.
But I think liking a naked picture, it is lust.
It ain't naked. It's a bathing suit.
It's close to it. You want it. Your mind wish them clothes was off.
Not all the time. She could be a fashion model.
Antoine,
I
bet you. Hold on. I bet you I could show you one that you would think that they off.
Text it to me.
Put it in the group chat.
I stick to my point, Ray, and we're going to end early tonight. I stick to my point, Ray. I think because I don't want to go into the long distance dating. There's too many questions, so we already done. I stick to my point. I think that some men are lacking at home, and Lynch. I didn't want to get deep, but it could be lust also.
Yeah.
There's some people that may not be at the level that we had of taking pictures and looking at them and thinking all kind of stuff. But there are others, so yeah.
If I look at a picture like we talking about, the first thing come to my mind, Antoine, is damn.
Hey!
That's what come to my mind. I mean, what other reason would I have to look at it?
Maybe she's an Instagram model.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe
it don't make no difference what she is.
Well, see, in my case,
I ain't concerned about her.
Maybe she's an influencer.
Here we go, Bishop.
If she's naked, it don't matter what
a bathing suit ain't naked.
Okay.
It don't even have to be a bathing suit. Some of these other outfits they have on.
You seen them pencil skirts? Can I like the pencil skirt one in? That ain't naked. Huh?
Listen. This is what's beautiful about this platform. We expose ourselves, no pun intended, as to what we are. We expose ourselves.
But that comment right there.
Well, no, seriously.
We're glad they raised this show tonight.
Hey, Roger, hold on. Now, Leslie Holloway said cussing preachers too. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I cuss. See how they didn't want to say nothing now? See,
but you working on it, right, Pastor Lynch?
Not really.
Sure you are.
Well, I mean, you do know cussing is not cursing.
Oh, y'all go get us. Boy, oh Lord.
No, I'm being serious. Like when the Bible talks about speaking curses upon someone, I just curse you out more when I say your life won't come to, your dreams will never come true. You'll never amount to anything. That's cursing your life. You're damn. That's cursing your life. But saying cuss words, that's not technically, that's not what the Bible was talking about. That's what I mean. That's why I said what I said earlier. We have a bunch of religious people that are really not educated upon what the scriptures are in actuality talking about, that we've allowed it to unfold into a meaning that's been passed on orally by mouth. And so a lot of sins that we look at a certain way are not really accurate with being displeasing to God. It's what we made it in religion.
Okay, so then, but just for the sake of
I know no, him just saying damn blatantly. He wasn't cursing anyone.
Well, I guess we're just looking out for the safety of the children.
Yeah, well, the children need to come off milk and get to some meat every now and then.
No, I'm talking about biological children.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, we're just looking out for the children. Not that they're watching this show.
I hope ain't no children watching this show.
I hope not.
Right, but yeah, but principally speaking, and this for the benefit of those who may be watching, you know how they are.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, they be doing it, but they don't want you to do it.
Yeah.
Right, that's the problem.
I think people have to be educated. Someone said, "Did our Savior curse?" He called Herod a fox. That was a curse.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
calling somebody a dog. That's a cuss word, really.
Yeah.
So you got to research the text as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bishop.
What y'all talking about?
Lynch, you can't say I ain't never had your back either.
That's right. Frank had your back. I got your back too. We all got your back.
Now they in the comment section calling me deep because they shallow. But anyway.
So where were we at?
Liking pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to like whatever I like, and I'm gonna continue to like whatever I like.
I'm a double tap.
I'm a double tap because I'm a man. I am a bishop in the Lord's church, and I'm do it. And I may not just double tap. I may slide in DM if I think yeah. So I mean, I'm a single man. And so I'm not. I think we need to. Somebody got to pave the way to. We weren't even talking about relationship. Like everybody talking about relationship now. And so if I got to pave the way and say I'm a single man, and I respect if I come to one of y'all churches, like for real. If I came to Bishop Antoine, I see somebody I want to talk to because we're in covenant and stuff. I'm gonna say, hey, you mind if I meet her or whatever? And then I've had pastors say that. No, you don't want to talk to her, Doc. She, yeah. But I just think that we need to stop all the foolishness, and the people need to be educated. At the end of the day, these are single men. We're all single men. And how do you meet somebody? Do y'all answer that? Just answer me. How do you meet somebody? How are we supposed to meet somebody?
Thank you.
I didn't say hell. I want to say are we supposed to meet?
Don't say that. No.
I mean, no, literally, how are we supposed to? Y'all give us some reasons. Y'all want us to do like the old days when they call it courting, when they lined the women up around the wall and the pastor and the mother say which one you want, and they went to dinner with you and all. Ain't nobody doing that foolishness.
And it didn't work then when they tried to match you.
Yeah. And so how are we supposed to meet? I'm a DM or she gonna DM or something, or we gonna talk.
Yes, sir.
Y'all crazy.
Right.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Because you don't want me to talk to anybody that goes to my church, right? You don't want me to talk to any woman. I was just going to say this, Dr. Perry. Like, y'all don't want me to talk to any woman that goes to my church. So that means there's a pool of women that go there, but because I'm a single man and I'm the pastor, y'all see that as predatory or as whatever, or me using my authority or my power. So I can't. So you don't want me talking to them, even if it is mutual, even if the attraction is great. Y'all don't want me to talk to her. Cool. So then you want me to get on Instagram, and then you want me to follow beautiful women, but you don't want me to say anything to them. Then you want me to go out in public, and then you want me to act like Jesus in public. But then you want me to be married. It's like, where do we get the ability to express just being a single man and to mutually find another woman attractive and shoot my shot or flirt, right? Like flirting is not the devil, is not sinful, it ain't lustful, it ain't none of that. I'm a single man flirting with a woman. But then I ain't gonna, cause no issues today, but then y'all will over celebrate these feminine.
Don't.
They can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, but Bishop, and that's what I was getting ready to say. It's amazing to me that there's a standard because we're Christian pastors, but you're a Christian and you're doing it all.
Right.
So I think that's like a double standard.
Yeah.
So you can go to the DM,
Again,
you can like the picture, but Perry can't. My administrator said,
I really want to know how, if they're saying we can't do this, how do we engage? Somebody said a dream. Somebody saying the Lord will show you.
Somebody just said they just don't want us to go to hell.
But
live in hell with y'all.
I am not going to go to hell.
Going to hell.
Y'all doing more things than I'm doing to go to hell.
You done done everything.
I'm trying to find Manaway's comment. Manaway's yeah, y'all need to stop all that. Ain't nobody going to hell for liking somebody. It's like you ain't going to hell for having a glass of wine. Y'all stop all that.
Oh, Pastor. Oh, Bishop. No.
Pastors dated years ago, and the people was not in their business. We have allowed people to be comfortable in our business. And I tell y'all, church, you better get your church under control with that, because once you let them in one time, they're gonna. Let me tell you something about Pastor Jay. Now, I ain't been to his church, his new church. I've been to the old one, but they ain't in his business, because that he brings that up when he first get there. I'm single,
man.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with that too, Bishop. With Manaway.
And my church ain't gonna have no problem at all. None at all. My little folk, they have no problem with it. They have no problem with me being single. They gonna look at somebody crazy when they come up. If a girl just come around, they'll look at him crazy. I mean, they're gonna look at him crazy for protection.
Yeah,
Yeah. But other than that, they like flirt, whatever.
Now, Perry, for some reason, Perry, you're gonna have some problems at your church, Perry, because there's about 4 women in there right now.
You blind, sir.
He done been on Clubhouse with all these prophets. Now he prophesying. Hey, Perry, next thing he gonna want to be on Sunday nights. Look, see, look. That's Dana. Like, yeah, we look at him. That's right. Yeah, I don't have that problem. And any pastor that has that problem is because you haven't gotten them out of your business.
Get out of mine.
And if they get in that, they're gonna get in anything else you do.
Bishop used to preach in our church before I got there. Our church have not had a first lady in 34 years. Am I telling the truth, Bishop?
Mm-hmm.
They don't care.
All right, y'all. Go ahead. What was you about to say?
She talking about the
I think the comments just messed me up tonight. I think they didn't woke me out tonight. Because I think there's a double standard. You holding me to a standard that you would never try to live yourself. So this is crazy.
Yeah, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And they're doing worse.
Doing stuff we would never do.
Done everything but shot God. No reason why you ain't shot him, because you ain't seen him.
The Bible deems division. He said, mark those that divide folk. You a divider.
Right. Right. That's what Pastor Danger said. Pastor Danger just got married, and we had a Zoom call with our members. I said, your executive pastor's married. They love him, and we moved on. Ain't been no more talk about it because that's how. I mean, I teach my people that whoever I'm with, they for me. They ain't for y'all. Don't care what y'all think. I ain't get checked. Watch this. You want to pick what I want, but I can't pick what you want.
Come on, sir.
I tell you not to marry. Listen. I tell you not to marry a nigga. You gonna marry him.
Yes,
so
sir.
why the hell I'm waiting for you to tell me who to marry?
Right.
Stop. That's a cuss word.
No, that's hell.
I've done it. I've told members not to marry somebody. They go and marry them, but they tell me you can't have no wife.
Come on, sir.
I'm gonna have to look at her. You better get out of here.
It's true.
All right, y'all. All right, Carlton.
Well, people,
they might not get none after that.
So everything I said, let me first say I'm sorry.
Y'all ain't getting no Starbucks tonight.
No, we ain't.
It's been very good conversation. I really believe it. And thank all of you all that's been following. How many people we at now, Bishop?
518.
518 people are
But
on.
your boy gonna tell you in a minute how many it is when you go to take an offering.
Right. Who was that? Yeah.
What's his name?
Christopher.
Yeah. Ask Chris. Don't ask me no more for the number. That's Christopher.
Right. All right. So all the information is on the screen. We need at least 30 people tonight. At least 30 people tonight that will give into this. If you enjoy, just say something in the comment section. I enjoy. Can't wait the next week. Roderick is crazy. Just say something in the comment section. But we want everybody to give, and it's not any manipulation tonight. Just give because you enjoyed the show. It's simple. Because you enjoyed the show and you want to see this go forward. You want to see somebody in the comment section. No Starbucks tonight. We rebuke that. Everyone is giving $20 real quick. And even somebody just said sewing 25. Thank you so much. If you're sewing, put it in that comment section. Sold my 42. Thank you so much. If you're sewing tonight, drop it in the comments right now. I enjoyed tonight. I laughed too much. Can't wait till next week. Thank you so much. Now, I need some sowers. I need some givers. Tonight. I just sold. Oh, that's Broderick. Thank you, Broderick. Love the conversation tonight. Come on. We need 30 people that will sow and will give at least a minimum of $20. Thank you. All right. So while you all are giving, we're going to have final words tonight. Let's start with the prophet in the room, Oren Perry.
Again, thank you, Bishop Davis, and to the fellas. We had a phenomenal discussion tonight. I think this is one of the most transparent ones we've had. It was phenomenal tonight. Again, as you continue giving and supporting the cause of what we're doing tonight, we pray favor and grace over your life. Thank you again.
All right. Herbert Johnson.
Again, I'm grateful to be sharing this platform with my brothers. I really enjoyed the show tonight, and I look forward to next week.
All right. Antoine, my friend, good to have you. Final words from you.
Yes, sir, man. I'm so excited to be a part of this. And I just want to say thank you all for creating a space where we can get to be ourselves. When y'all sow tonight, y'all actually created an opportunity for us to be able to share our hearts. And I think that this is why this is so important. So thank y'all so much.
All right. Broderick.
Bishop, I don't know the price you pay to do what you do and create all the platforms that you do. But I want to say thank you for taking the risk. I probably have no idea of whatever backlash that comes as a result of the transparency of this show. Flawed men, though men of God. I don't know what backlash you catch for all of this, but I want to say thank you for taking it and continuing to have us come back and to share, and to all of my brothers. It's challenging being men and challenging being men of God because everybody's got 18 billion interpretations of what that is. So, Bishop, thank you for taking the risk of having this platform in its most untraditional and unreligious sense.
All right. Thank you so much, Broderick. Frank Ray the third.
I'm gonna go another route. We have successfully gotten one of the worst presidents of all time out of office, like we all sought out to do. But I want us to be mindful that even though we did that, we still have a large majority of the Republican Party who's still saying that even though Trump was blatant, causing riotous on Capitol grounds, that they still don't believe he should be impeached. And that many of us were wondering where the police were during the riots. Maybe it's because they were in the crowd. So I want to tell every preacher, every pastor, every person, every leader who's watching this, that we still have a responsibility, that we cannot disconnect even though we've got Trump out of office, that we still have to hold our politicians and our leaders' feet to the fire and make sure they deliver to the black community the things that they said they will deliver. That's it.
Wow, that's good, man. All right, Bishop, it's on you. I need everyone to keep sowing. I'm not seeing enough of you all posting. Thank all the ones that are giving. If we can get about 10 to 12 more people that will sow tonight, it'll be appreciative. Bishop Greg Davis.
All right, y'all. If y'all will continue to sow, we far from the mark tonight. If y'all can. If y'all could continue to sow, it's about 400 people still on. Thank you for all your comments that I'm getting, even DMing and all that. All right, continue to give, continue to give. Hey, Anisha. Anisha. If you all are on Clubhouse, make sure you join us on Clubhouse. If you happen to have an iPhone, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 3 p.m. we have Relationship Talk. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Prophet Perry joins us. Frank joins us sometime. Antoine, and of course, Pastor Lynch. And so we're praying for the rest of the brothers to get them droids out of their life. so they can come on Clubhouse.
Other side.
Yes, sir. I'm about to go back on in a minute.
All right. Y'all continue to give. I have a radio show to do. If I don't call in and tell Anisha to do it, because I'm tired. Go ahead, Frank.
Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, people. If you don't mind, go to Frank Ray the Third. I don't know. I hadn't checked in a couple of days. Not far at all. I'm looking real good. Once I start this season 2, I'll be. But go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, please. Frank Ray the Third, my name on YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you, Shakita. We see your comments. Bless you. Okay, I am done. Y'all good? Everybody good? We'll leave the giving information up if you all want to continue to give. Just want to be a blessing to the brothers for sharing every Monday night. I can only give what y'all give. So if you enjoyed this is just like you going for entertainment. This is the virtual space that you're giving in. So please, ma'am, please, sir, do that. All right. And good night, everybody.
Good night, Bishop.
Good night.
Good night, brothers.